I'm Jill Ray, and I make prints and cards from my digital drawings, and I also paint in oils. I have three main themes in my work: the hills and peaks in the Peak District, woodlands around Sheffield and the coast of Britain. I exhibit with PDA and also through galleries around the country, and if you'd like to see my work in the flesh, you can contact me through the PDA website or my own website, jillraylandscapes.co.uk, and either arrange a visit to my studio in Sheffield or for a list of current exhibitions and galleries. My main interests are how sunlight interacts with the landscape and colour and rhythms of shapes across the image. My ideas always start with walking in the landscape, whether it's on the coast or in the peaks or in our local woodland. I tend to make prints in collections with a particular theme. For example, this print that I'm showing today is called Blue Morning, and it's from a new collection called Wood and Stream. And I do the collections in a variety of sizes, and this is the largest size I do in this collection. When I'm beginning to plan a new collection, I plan shapes and sizes that I'm going to work to, and I also make lots of little biro sketches about compositions and how the collection will work together. And when I'm working, I use a combination of photographs, sketches, often on an iPad, and also my imagination to create the composition. And I also start by planning a series of colour palettes for the collection, which I want to make as a group, but I might have some warm colours in one and cool in another, but I want them all to work together as a group as well, so there'll be some crossing of colours across the different images. I draw my prints on a PC. Instead of using a mouse, I use a graphic pen and tablet, so I'm looking at a screen and I'm working on a tablet down to the side. I work in a lot of layers, up to about 100 layers. This image from memory has slightly over 100 in it, and what I do is I create a shape on a layer. So perhaps create this shape of a tree, flood that with colour, then bring another layer in, maybe a slightly different shape with a slightly different colour, and I just stack up little pieces of image to create the complete picture. And I can really build up the intensity of colour that way, and I can move things around. If you imagine the layers as maybe a stack of acetate sheets with a little bit of image on each one, you can move them around in the stack, so some are near the front and some are near the back. And this allows me to play around with light, which is one of the main themes that I work with. And so I can bring in light in layers. On this one you can see, hopefully you can see layers coming across the image, and those will be on certain layers, and then I can move these forward and back so they might be behind the tree or in front of the tree. When the image is finished, I have it printed, and it's all archival prints, so they're not going to fade, they can go in a window, and they're printed and they're mounted and framed professionally. Well, I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the exhibition. I'm sending out mounted prints, but if you wanted a framed one, do contact me and you can come and collect, and you can always just come and have a browse before buying. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.